Hi, hello! It's Lynx Bear, and I'm here for another coloring. I really enjoyed doing Maya, so I'm going to do her friend, Cameron, which I talked a little bit about. I didn't show her on screen, so I'll do that now. Yeah, there's Cameron, some old designs of her. But yeah, so she has an owl companion. Thank goodness for old art telling me, otherwise I would have never remembered, because there's only one drawing that has her with her owl. I know very little about her original concept. I did figure out that there were other characters, and I had wanted to do relationships in the original story, so I was like, oh, we'll have these other characters, and everyone's dating someone. So, yeah, so, I went digging a little bit, and I found some more art. But we're gonna color in, and hopefully it's not gonna be a 2-hour long thing like the other one, because 2 hours is a long time, and I like to put things on in the background, but 2 hours is a little too long for me. I mean, I was just watching it, I got like an hour through, and then I was like, I kind of want to do something else. I kind of want to record. So yeah, we're gonna color in Cameron. She was called something else, but I want to call her by her current name. Why is it not written down on my reference? My reference is in front of me off camera, so that's why my hands were up there, but I'm sure you kind of guessed that. Trying to think of like, how can I improve her story? Because she, like, in revisiting the story, she's like, she's a merchant, she's a traveling merchant. That's how she met Maya. But like, how does she become a part of the team, and like, how does she become recruited to fight off the darkness as it reemerges? Because like, she doesn't live at the temple. She's been traveling like with her family, just being a merchant. Maybe just because like she was close to Maya, like she picked up a few things, and because all the other like people who knew it are supposedly old guys, according to something I said last video, it's just like maybe they couldn't fight, or maybe they didn't actually want to fight, because maybe they're veterans from the first war, and like, no, we're not doing this again, it's past our time, get the young kids to do it. And they were like, her, I sense great power with her, she'll do it. And maybe that's just like BS or what, I don't know. But yeah. Also, I figured out you can kind of erase through the alcohol markers. Like, you can color them, but then you can erase over them, at least somewhat. Yeah. Oh, I erased a ton. I feel like I can't see a lot anymore. Oh. I'm like, I stress myself out doing this, but I love doing it. It's great. I love drawing. I got some speckles on the table earlier, so I'm gonna open this over the paper. Oh my gosh, wait, it's not coming off. There we go. I got the pen out, yay! Victory. Per usual, I seem to be starting with the ear. Yay. Oh, I should have started with the hair because some of her hair is in her face. I know I could have gotten the eyebrows. But eyebrows are pretty dark, so you know, you can kind of overlay certain things. Hair goes like that. Kind of just outline where the hair is gonna be. I don't actually know the lighting for this situation. Like for Maya, I knew I wanted it on this square. Maybe I'll have it above, or a part of me wants to do it like over here. But you know, we'll figure that out when we get to shading. You know, I'll see how I feel. What are the vibes? This arm feels a little weird because usually, yeah, for this kind of pose, I do my normal arms where like they're a little skinnier, like they have more definition. They don't go skinny wide. They kind of follow a more natural curve that arms have. But I wanted to keep the styles consistent because they're in a team together. They're like the drawings will go together. So same style. Ooh. Just doesn't fit this pose as much as I would like. There's that, and I'm gonna do her hair, and she is a redhead. So we're gonna do like kind of an orange base. There's Rogue Orange, which I think is more of a reddish color. I think that's the one I used for that sketch I showed briefly during the last video. I keep bringing that up, so by the way, you should go check that video out. Very cool. Yep. Just, you know, it's also 2 hours long. Ooh, that is a right kind of reddy orange. Perfect. I normally wouldn't draw characters with the kind of bangs that she has. Like she has kind of like just a block of bangs to her side. Like I usually don't draw bangs like that, but that's how I drew it originally. So that's what we're gonna do. Last video I had Beauty and the Beast, like Gaston's villain song stuck in my head, and now I'm like thinking of Hamilton, which I'm not even really a huge fan of. Like, don't blast me. I do enjoy it, but I'm not a huge fan of it. But it's like, I don't even know the name of the song that's in my head. Oh, this is the part where it's gonna get a little tricky. I gotta figure out where I sketched out her hairline. Or not her hairline, that's up here, but like, no, never mind, I can see it just fine. Get a nice swoosh with the hair, shows action. Oh, and her eyebrows. Don't want to forget those. Oh, it's a little thick. That's what I said last time. That's fine. Oh no, they're close together. But when you're angry, your eyebrows do knit together. So, she's just got an angry face right now. Her eyes are brown. They are also brown. Oh! There we go. Yes, they're brown. In the original, they might be more like grainy kind of brown. How I redrew her. So we're gonna, but I think we're gonna use Brun, the favorite. Oh, again, I messed myself up because I need a lighter color. We're gonna do kind of I think we're gonna do raw umber as the lighter tone. I don't know if that's actually lighter. Her eyes look so small right now when I do this. Now they look better. Okay, and her outfit color is gonna be yellow. Which not any. I feel like yellow is such like a. It takes a particular skin tone. Although that's coming from someone who just like, I can't really pull off yellow. It doesn't suit my skin tone. Okay. We have marigold and we have sunflower. And marigold was this color here, which I feel like is a good color. But I might want to start with sunflower just because like, because she's got her sun pin. Right? So I don't want to like that needs to be a different kind of yellow. Or maybe I'll just figure that part out later. Let's do marigold for the sun pin, because then it's consistent with Maya's pin, because it's probably made of the same material. She's a shining star. And then, yeah, we're just gonna use sunflower for the rest of this part. Oh, sunflower is not a bad color. Like, I don't ever expect any of these to be bad colors. But it's like, it's a nice yellow. I thought it'd be lighter. But no, this is like the perfect kind of yellow. I feel like her around her neck. Like this part is more securely fastened compared to Maya, where it's a little, I feel like it's a little looser. Hers is more like tight. Maybe because she's had experience with like moving around a lot and more like kind of action, I feel like. Not like Maya hasn't trained or anything, but Maya's more like a studious kind of training. Like she hasn't done physical training, whereas Cammaren has been like she's been traveling since she was a kid. She knows some like self-defense and whatnot. Okay, we have olive yellow and lightning yellow. I feel like lightning yellow might be good for shading. Actually, it looks lighter. But they're like the exact same color. Olive yellow might be good for transitioning to the green. Like, because she's got a yellow and green composition. So we gotta pull out the greens. I dropped one. Here are the obvious greens. This is labeled green. This is yellow green. Oh, so that perfect in between. Oh, and here's a yellow. I might as well pull that out, put it with the yellows, so I have that off to the side. I feel like for Veroni's green, Veronis, I don't know if you can read that. The text looks kind of small, like looking at the other video, but you know, we'll see. Actually, I should outline the design first that has lighter colors. So we're gonna use ooh, the name's scratched a little bit. We're gonna use this green. Like I don't need to read out the names. I don't feel like. Okay. I feel like squiggle's the wrong word, but she's got like a wave kind of pattern to it. Yeah. And I don't need to add much color here because I feel like she's gonna wear like another belt, because the fabric belt is just like, it's loose. It's not super belt supportive. There's not any loops there, belts going through, so you know, it doesn't really matter if the belt's supportive or not. It's not actually holding up the pants. Like realistically, it's not. Oh no. The greens are different, are like the same color. What? Why would you do this to me, alcohol markers? We're gonna just go with it. Ooh, Epic the musical song in my head now. Such a good thing. If you haven't listened to it or seen it, where have you been? It's sensational. Check it out. Just, you know, type in Epic the musical, or look it up here on YouTube. Jorge Rivera, I think is his last name. I'm not great with the last names, but he Like, he has watch parties and such. So you should check it out. Oh wait, I used the same stinking green. That's why it's the same stinking green. But, yeah. Epic the Musical is a fantastic thing. If you have not listened to it, I highly, highly, highly recommend. And if you don't believe me, then you're missing out. I don't know. Or you can watch it and just to be like, I don't think she's got good taste. Let me watch it to spite her. Yes, so watch it either because you trust me or to spite me and be like, haha, it's terrible, but then find out it's good. That's my 5 cents. I was gonna say my 1 cent, but like, it's not really 1 cent because I talked a lot about that just now. I'm gonna add raw umber for this second belt. I need to add another kind of green or something because, you know, I messed it up. Now you can't see the design. I could also just go back and do that with line art and shading because, you know, like, I feel like this is like my darkest green. We're just gonna move on to the pants, which is also green. So it's like green on green. We'll just use a different color. So not these two. These are going over to the side. I feel like this one is a good green. These greens are very matchy. I don't like that. Ah, it's fine. Line art helps a lot. But that's also a part why line art is kind of scary for some people, because it can do a lot. But that also means it can cause some damage. Like, or just like with markers too, like if you, oops, I accidentally went out a ton. There's no fixing that, really. Okay. This was used for the pants. Put it over there. I kind of want to leave that white, but also to be consistent with this, I would have to put that as green, but there's already a lot of green. And I'm hiding the green hair tie in her hair. So we need to tie green back in somehow. I guess I'll use the same green as the pants up on the top, and because Maya doesn't have sleeves, I can just like leave that part white. Now I feel like that needs to be green as well. Choices. It's fine. Let's do the boots, which are brown. So we're gonna use raw umber. Wait, she's got sun patterns on her thing, so we're gonna use all olive yellow, because I feel like that's a good color to match the brown of her boots. So the thing with like the sun and the moon kind of pendants is just like there are different facets of spirit morphing. Like there's different alignments, and so Maya aligns with the moon dust, I believe I named it, the moon dust alignment. And then Cammaren aligns with, I want to say Sundrop, but that makes me think of like Rapunzel, which is like, you know, she's a great Disney princess, but like, we're not Disney princesses right now. Maybe like the Sunray. I feel like I gave it a name, but I really don't remember. But she aligns like with the Sunray alignment, so she's got more, that's her kind of power. Which is interesting, like that she has a sun, but she has an owl, which is a nocturnal animal. But you know, it's a magical owl. Maybe it's not nocturnal. Or maybe it's like her counterpart, like because she is a part of the Sunray, like her spirit animal is like a mirror, an opposite to her. Maybe that's why the wolf is a boy and Maya is, you know, a girl. Like maybe it's because your spirit animal is like the opposite of you, and it brings balance when you recognize like who you are and who you aren't. Perhaps. Okay, knife. She's got a knife. Don't stab people with knives, okay? Be careful with knives. We need a light yellow. We have marigold, which will probably be this is probably the darkest, and then lightning yellow, sunflower, and carnation or canary yellow. Just I feel like I'm pronouncing it all wrong. This looks a little bit green. Nope, it's yellow. Oh, thank goodness. And then we gotta put some brown for the handle, because they like wrap the handles for grip, I feel like. And then we're gonna try and do the glowing thing. I didn't leave much room on the pants for that, but we can use shading to make it more glowing. That's what rendering's for. I'm gonna try lightning yellow. You're blocking her face, move! Yeah, I really wish I left room for it, because my sword is so glowy and cool. Cammarane's is not gonna be super glowy. Yeah, kinda. Okay, the owl. I think we're gonna make the owl yellow to match her magic. There we go. Do the lightest yellow. Start with just the eyes. Owls have really big eyes. I think that's why they were associated with like wisdom and knowledge. Even though they're not actually really like the smartest birds. Not saying they're dumb, but like out of all the birds that are out there, they are not some of the smartest. Some of the smartest would be like I think it's ravens or crows. Like they are super smart and they have very strong loyalty to each other. They will also bring you things. Like my friend, Mrs. Crow, I'll put a link. She does video games and stuff, but you know, in day-to-day life, she's talking to crows and they're like bringing her things and they're like saying hi and it's like, oh wow, that's super cool. And I was like, you are Mrs. Crow. You have manifested this now. But yeah, Mrs. Crow does video games. She has a Minecraft video up right now. Super cool to be able to like, my friend on the internet, like, yeah, check out my internet friends, guys. But no, seriously, like, check her out. It's cool. Oh, especially, I forgot to mention this. I made her intro. I animated that. Yeah, so that's even more reason to check her out. Like, just to look at the beautiful intro, and then you can watch her, like, actual Minecraft thing. Being able to draw wings before this was great. I mean, I did have to still look up a reference, especially because different birds will have different wings. They will look different. So it's still good to look up references, but it's like, I know the basics for the general wing shape of many animals. Or not many animals, but like flight animals. Kind of know what that already looks like. So, you know, when I was having a little bit of a hard time with it, it was like, I know the basics to fill in some of this knowledge that is hard for me to portray right now. Wait, what yellow is this? Ah, yeah, it's still yellow. For a second, I thought I had been using the green, yellow. I was like, wait, that's wrong. Okay. Where did I put? This is very cold. Okay. Just get to draw a bird today, which is cool. I don't draw birds very often. owls are great creatures. I have a book about owls. I don't have it with me, but it's a cool book because there are so many different kinds of owls. There's a burrowing owl. Did you know that? There's owls that like burrow underground. And they like run really fast, I think. Ooh, it's like golden right now. Oh. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna... I think I'm gonna darken up her hair a little bit because right now it's a little too red. I feel like terracotta or not orange. Orange is a very bright. Yeah, this orange is a little too bright. So there's also rogue orange. Wait, I think that's the color I used for her hair. Excuse me, hiccup a little bit. Yeah, we're gonna use terracotta and we're gonna darken up her hair a little bit. Okay, but we need to figure out the lighting because the lighting is important for this part in particular. Why do I feel like having it dark here? Like the sun's rising and the darkness is creeping in this way. Or maybe the darkness is coming from above. Or maybe it's all around her and she is the light. If she's in the darkness, then her owl is creating some of the most light, as well as like the magic swirly doodles. So that's the thing with darkening the hair, or like any part of the outfit. It's just I need to know the light source. I feel like the light source here. Actually, I feel like only having a small part of this. Yeah, maybe it's like it's a lineup of just them with the darkness coming in from the same spot. Yeah, I'm so uncertain, but you know, you gotta. We'll have the light or the. I feel like we'll have it more like a steeper slope, maybe. Like here it's this way. Maybe we'll have it this way. We'll have light over here, dark over here. Yeah, like she's going towards the light and she's like summoning it because she's got her hand out here, or she's protecting it. Yeah, that's the pose. I feel like terracotta's a little too brown. What do I do? I could try and use marigold. Marigold's a little better perhaps. Or I just live with the consequence of what I've already started and then I can add more red later. Yeah, let's go with that. So a lot of the braid is going to be in shadow, so I don't know how much I'll be able to really define the hair. I'll try, I guess. Yeah, actually, no, that's really good. Okay, blush. And then after that, I think we're gonna try and do the salmon pink for the rest of it. Looks so weird without like her eyelashes on right now. Oh, she totally has a tattoo on her left wrist, like right there. It's a sun. It's on the inside, which is probably going to be a very painful spot to have gotten that, but she has it. It's there, and I know this because of a drawing that's actually on Uncale. Link will be in the description. You can check her out, as well as Maya and Nicholas and all the other characters that I have, you know, up there. Not all of them of all times, because a lot of them are, you know, like without names and such, like all the ones in my brain. This arm's gonna be in a ton of shadow. This one's not. Actually, there's gonna be a little bit of shadow like on the tops, because if the light's like behind her hand, it's gonna cause shadow on the back of her hand. Please lighten up and don't be too shadowy. Oh, scary. Per usual, scary, scary, scary. Okay, we gotta add shadow to the outfit. I could try and just layer more. I could use the lightning yellow. I could try and do that. I might have to do like orange instead though. Let's see. Oh, nope, that's actually a decent contrasting color. Actually worked out really well, I feel like. Now for the green. I did kind of use my darkest green, but maybe if I use my olive yellow. And look at that, it's got light source there. And then we're gonna do this green for the shadow of this. the owl may have come from. Maybe, I kind of feel like desert, and I feel like that might just be because it's like a golden owl. Although generally, owls aren't really like desert animals, I don't think. Except for the burrowing one I mentioned. That has more like a deserty kind of vibe, if I remember correctly. I need to add more shadows to her top. What color is this? It's all. Oh, this is olive yellow. So this is the wrong yellow. Dang it. But so she traveled with just, I guess, a little bit more about like Cammaren. She travels with her parents. Like they go from market to market. So she's very people-y. Like she grew up and just learned that skill of just like talk to people, and she like can sell things very well. Oops, oh, smart guy. So it might have just been that her parents were passing through and they were like, hey, we should show her the temple of heroes where like all the great people who vanished the darkness went. Because like during that time, no one could really travel safely. So, you know, it's like thanks to them, we can do what we do. And we're like, they're probably like some of the only people who do travel for work, because like, you know, everyone's kind of just like, after years of like hiding away from like, it's basically one of those things like you don't go out of the house, it's dangerous outside because the darkness will get you. You know, and so they, you know, stop by the temple to pay respects and trade with the people who live there, because I feel like they don't really get out much, because it's like in the mountains, I think. So, you know, when Maya and Cammaren met, it was just like, oh my gosh, you're my age, how cool. And Cammaren was probably like, oh hi, what's your name? Like super outgoing and just like wanted to get to know everything about her, kind of thing. So that's how they became friends. And then like every time they came to the temple, it was always like something Maya would look forward to, like, oh, she's coming to the temple, like we can hang out for the day. It could be that, oh, this needs shade, but it could be that like they like Cammaren learned a little bit because she was friends with Maya. I know I already said that, but like she just like Master Udon, the person in charge of the temple, he was like she has, well, maybe Maya was like, oh, you gotta learn all these cool things, and Master Udon was like, I can teach her. And they're like so excited, little kids, they're like, really? So she learned a little bit when she came to the temple, and maybe her parents came to the temple more often, because it's like, oh, she's gonna train a little bit, she's gonna become super strong, and she's gonna pass on knowledge that's kind of being left behind right now. Because by the end of the war, it's like, we don't need this power. This power only reminds us of the dark times. It's a thing that, so there could be the possibility of like thought where it's just like these powers are like the darkness came as a consequence of people using these powers, so it's evil. Like that could be the thought process there. So then people don't really like it. Only a select few actually continue practicing. Okay. I'm gonna put some of these back in my in the bag so that I can do the coloring. And sad thing is I don't remember exactly what colors I used here, so I'm just gonna try and do my best to replicate it. And if it's a little different, that just adds character, you know? I hope this video isn't super long. I feel like, because it's already taking me a lot less time now than it was making this video, because I had to record over multiple days for reasons. And I don't think I used Jacaranda, but that looks like it might be a good color. Pale violet, I do believe I used. So, we're gonna have it's not bleeding too much. Darkness is here. So pale violet. So, how far? I think I wanted to go that far, so maybe like the seam is there. Yeah. That's the seam of the thing. That part of her is not glowing, so I don't need to outline that. It's just gonna basically be the same angle. Although I did want it to be a little bit more vertical, which I can still change. So we're just gonna fill this in, actually. To figure out how I want to shade the bird or the owl, because like the owl's glowing, the owl's magical. So you know, like gotta figure out if I want to shade it more at all, or if I just, especially since it's kind of in the light zone right now. So, just try to outline the character a little bit so I can and, you know, outline the light so that it's glowing. need to think of a name for the owl. Maybe Sandy. No, I don't feel like that's right. Maybe Buttercup. Like maybe that's like her favorite flower, so she named the owl Buttercup. Or maybe like she named it Honey. Like that's one of the goods that they trade, and she liked honey, and she was like, oh, I'm gonna call you Honey. Or maybe they don't actually get to name their spirit animals. Is the thing like with the gender as well. Like if the gender is random, maybe the name is like the animal is just like, this is my name. This is what I'm going to be called. Like, yeah, I'm basically a part of you, but like, I don't want you telling me who to be. I'm already a part of you. Let me name myself, you know? Okay. There's the lightest. And now I gotta go darker. So lavender I think was next. Ooh, that's too dark. Such a pretty color. I hope I don't use like all of my purples doing this. Like if I draw the other two, which would be really cool if I did. You know, like I wouldn't want to just use up all of my purples and then be like, well, we're never using purple again. At least unless I bought like refills, which, you know, I could potentially. Okay, we're gonna do that color was not used before. We're just gonna go with it. Darker now. Oh, I really like this colors right here. Like, ooh. Ooh. Some blues in there. I wonder if at any point, like, they get cursed with it. Like, they have to be... Maybe it's like a zombie apocalypse type thing where, like, the shadow absorbs people. Oh, I have a story that's like that. Let me pull up my sketchbook and I can show you. this idea before. So here's the original thing. So it's like the darkness consumes people and they have to fight it. And this was just a drawing on the back of math work. But then I redrew it over here. I got them. I put more detail into the horde thing. Travel in hordes, aka the dark fog. Their diet's unknown. They have a venomous bite. It's likely that they're venomous. Venom turns ashen and disappears in the night. Oh, victims, not venom. Ooh. But yeah, like here's the horde. So maybe that's what the darkness is. Maybe that's what they're fighting. Ooh. I love when things come full circle. Okay. I feel like, so we're gonna add the warm gray to the background, like what we did with the other one. And then after this, I can like, oh no, please don't let it be dying on me. I do need to fill up like this whole page though. So if it does die, it's not surprising. But you know, I need it to not die so that the rest of the page can be consistent. Like if it dies and I can't use it for another drawing, that's fine. But like, right now, no. But it actually seems to be doing fine. Big, long strokes. Try to add a nice light color to this background. Because I guess you can see over here, it does definitely make a difference from white. But it's also just so light. Yay! Oh, now it smells so strongly of alcohol markers. Okay, cool gray is going to be used for the shadows of this area. Okay. Trying to think if there's literally anything else that I need to do. I don't feel like there is, so I'm gonna start inking, I think. Woohoo! Inking. Scary part. We'll start with the eyes. Generally, I would leave a small gap, like with the chin, but it's all kind of in darkness, so no, there's not really gonna be that gap. Took a lot. Well, Maya's took a lot longer, simply because of how, like, the fact that I had to do it over multiple days. This one did not take as long for sure. Trying to use the line art to redefine the braid. I cut off a bit of the hair. It's fine. It's in the darkness anyways. Her face feels so white. Ah! I darkened up the light. No! Dang it. It's fine, it's fine. Oh, I was gonna darken up her skin a little bit more. That's fine. I might be able to do it over pen, but I could also just play it safe and not. You know? Sometimes we just forget. She's also more in the light than in the dark. So I feel like it's fine that she's more lit up. She's got a really big chest compared to Maya. She's like also leaning this way, but it got emphasized at some point. I should add shading to the white. I can do that after this ink dries. I feel like her arms are also bigger, like she's stronger. It might just be like she's just physically stronger than Maya is, but Maya's spiritually stronger. Like everyone has their strengths. Cammaren is just a little more physically active than Maya. I did not forget about the design on the skirt. I just don't know if I want to add it, you know? Because the skirt looks kind of good just the way it is right now. Or not the skirt, the fabric belt that is very loose, you know? I don't think I'll outline the design on the shoes. Those feel fine, just the way they are. This shoe kind of makes me think that she like has heels. That'd be cool. Have a warrior who kicks butt in heels. Like, bro, yes. Heels were actually originally made for men for riding horses. Did you know that? That's a cool fact, right? But just like at some point, I don't know when, it became a women's fashion statement rather than men's riding shoes. Okay, she's done. Now time for honey or owl. Whatever we think the name should be. I think that's it. That's Cameron. Thank you so much for watching. Give this video a like and maybe subscribe if you like it and you want to see more. And hopefully maybe I'll do the other characters and we can brainstorm more about the darkness. Ooh. Yeah.